Alright, chances are if you're watching this, you're probably debating on watching The Gray Man. As someone who just watched the movie, I want to review it for you so you can make the sound decision to spend your hard-earned time and money on a worthy cause, which is darn good entertainment. So I'm going to tell you right away, The Gray Man, I believe it is worth watching. Now, if that's all you needed, I bid you adieu. Go subscribe to Netflix, go watch on Netflix. If you're already subscribed, have a good time with it. Let me know how it goes. But if you want to hear my full thoughts on the movie, feel free to stick around to the very end. I think there will be some stuff that you want to hear. So The Gray Man, it's about the spy named Six, who's played by Ryan Gosling. He's recruited by the CIA to hunt other bad guys at a pretty young age. He's been doing this for a while now. But he uncovers this scheme within the CIA. The CIA is intent on getting rid of people just like Six and even Six himself. And once Six discovers this plot, the CIA sends another former operative named Lloyd Hansen, who's played by Chris Evans, to go after him and kill him. Lloyd employs all of these different hitmen, all of these different schemes to go ahead and go after Six, and it becomes a wild manhunt that's pretty entertaining. And we have our movie. So let me start off with what I really didn't enjoy about The Gray Man. The Gray Man just doesn't do a whole lot to stand out. It does a lot of different things, it tries a lot of different ideas, and it executes a lot of them to a good degree, but none of them are very phenomenal aside from a few moments of brilliance. The writing, I think, was pretty weak. Some of the main objectives that they post throughout the movie kind of just get forgotten about as time goes on, which can really leave you feeling unattached and detached from some of the situations by the time the movie ends. It's kind of like the microwave bowl of soup that you accidentally forget to leave in the microwave all day. You come back later and it's cold. That's kind of what the movie does with some of its ideas, and it doesn't really invest into itself, really. And by doing that, it takes substance away from the movie and really keeps itself from being anything past okay. And that in and of itself creates a lot of different conveniences in the movie that really just feel kind of haphazard and don't really make a lot of sense. And it'll just contribute to you feeling very unfulfilled and underwhelmed by the overall story at hand, or at least some aspects within it. So if you're looking for a great story here, be forewarned, it's not anything phenomenal. In fact, it's pretty lackluster. Additionally, I hated the amount of context switching that this movie does. This movie jumps around geographically to place to place to place way too many times, and it's to the point where scenes are like 2 minutes long and you're jumping to another area and then you got a context switch again, and it can be really taxing on you while you're watching it. I said this in my reaction video that if I had a nickel for every time that the film said, oh, we're switching location, oh, we're switching location, we're in Prague, we're in Russia, we're here, we're there, I would have a lot of nickels, because this movie does this, I swear, in double digits amount of times. And again, it keeps you feeling detached because you can never really settle in one spot with these characters for very long before you're on the move again. It doesn't give you really time to marinate in what you're watching, and it just makes for a popcorn flick that jumps around a lot. It's got good action, but it jumps around a lot. Now, what did I really enjoy about The Gray Man? I really thought the action was phenomenal. There's plenty of it throughout the movie. This film really sticks to that idea, and it lands it pretty well in almost every single case. They get really creative in the ways that Ryan Gosling kind of maneuvers out of some situations. The hand-to-hand combat is exciting. It's really unpredictable. It gets really heavy. It gets really creative in a lot of different spots, and that's where some of the most brilliant moments of the movie came for me, was in these action set pieces. And the film spares no expense in that regard. So if you're looking for a really awesome action flick to entertain you, this is definitely it. And additionally, I really enjoyed the performances by both Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. They're the leads in this movie, and I thought they did an excellent job. In the case of Ryan Gosling, as he's playing Six, this really hardened agent, he's got this very calm, cool, and collected sensibility about him, which tells you that he's certainly more than capable of doing his job as the CIA operative. If he wasn't level-headed, if he wasn't able to get out of sticky situations, you wouldn't really buy into the fact that he's this operative, but he manages to help convince you in doing so. He gets out of these really tight corners, he pulls off some really great action, and it makes the movie a lot more fulfilling and better. He's rational, he's calm, cool, and collected, very adept, all the great things you need to be a spy. And now on the side of Chris Evans has a lot of fun in this movie, and it's really contagious. He plays the most preposterous, outlandish character that you can think of, and it gets to the point almost beyond believability, but it works within the context of the movie pretty well. He's aggressive, he's really whiny, he grabs a big stick and he wields it really well. He's very powerful, he's very convincing, and he's almost hokey in quite a few scenes, but like I said, within the context of the movie, it works really well. It looks like he's having a lot of fun, and by him having fun, he's bringing you along for the ride. But the movie does not forget to demonstrate to you that his character is more than capable at handling himself, and Chris Evans also sells the physicality of it all very well. When you combine these two leads into this movie, they really carry it, even though they can't make it anything beyond okay or even good. So friends, if I had to give this movie an overall score, I'm gonna say it's a 6 out of 10. It was worth watching, not life-changing. It'll entertain you for a couple hours. If you're one of those people who doesn't have a Netflix subscription, you're wondering, should I purchase a Netflix subscription to watch this movie? I would say probably probably not. It's not that great, but it'll certainly pass the time for a couple hours. Friends, thank you so much for watching another Bankrupt Hippo movie review. If you thought this was helpful or valuable, I'd be honored if you consider clicking the like button so people just like you are able to find this video. Or if you like movie reviews just like these, click these end cards up above or the links down in the description below. Tell your friends about it. Once again, this has been the Bankrupt Hippo YouTube channel. I've been Bryson. Until next time, have a great day.